guys, it's March. This is what I plan to read as a physical books. I usually read a ton of audiobooks and ebooks as well, but here are the physical books I plan on reading in the month of March. Now, this also doesn't mean I'm going to have a couple more physical books because I'm also part of a book club, and we're going to have our meeting soon, and I'm filming this pretty early still, and no clue what we're going to read for that. Never figure that out. I will let you guys know, probably in a book vlog. And ultimately, I am very excited to read all these. These are one book that is part of my collection, and then some other ones I've gotten the library to borrow and stuff. And we're going to start off really strong with The Art Thief. So I was in a bookstore around Thanksgiving, and my sister-in-law and I went in there, and it was a really cool deal. They had it to where if you were wearing plaid or flannel or something like that, you got like an extra 10% off your book purchase. So it was super busy. Really happy to support a small business at that time. I did not actually buy this book. This is actually from the library. I'm really good friends with the library director, and she actually bought this because I was telling one of the employees about it, and it was like wild. This guy, Stefan Bertweiser, was the most prolific art thief of all time. He pulled off more than 200 heists, often in crowded museums in broad daylight. His girlfriend served as accomplice. His collection was worth an estimated $2 billion. Now, he was stealing from like galleries and museums. It was wild. The person was telling me about this. It was so cool. He never sold a piece, displaying his stolen art collection in his attic bedroom. I believe he lives with his mother. He felt like a king until everything came to a shocking end. So it looks gorgeous. I think it's a shorter book, around 200 pages. So I should be able to finish this pretty quickly and then get it back to the library so they can actually wrap it and give it to somebody else. But I'm very excited for this one. Yeah, I think this one's gonna be really good. It's a nonfiction, so that's even like better. But it's just wild to think somebody could pull off that many heists and collect that many artifacts without getting caught. So I'm really excited to see like how it goes down. The next one I'm planning on reading is Novelist as a Vacation by Haruki Murakami. I've never actually read any of his novels. I've read his memoir of what I think about when I think about running, and I really enjoyed it. I really do need to read one of his books. He has quite a few, but I was really interested in this because he's a trusted resource. From his previous one, you learn that he owned clubs, he had a lot of different businesses, and as somebody that is starting to challenge themselves as a writer and start getting back into it as a hobby and hopefully a profession, that like I want to write a book and I want to be successful at it. Like I want to be able to be engaging. I've been writing, definitely get to tell you guys about how that's been going. Wish it could be better, but that's fine. But yep, I plan on reading this, and it's actually in ILL, so I have to read this quickly and get it back to the library soon. Now, I recently read The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Audred, and it's big on Russian folklore, and so I got this big book, again, from the library, of Russian folktales, and I don't plan on reading like this from page to page. I plan on like reading a handful of stories and kind of just in between, because I just found the whole idea of The Bear and the Nightingale was interesting because they tied into the transition of how important cultural heritage is to areas and not just completely forgetting about them. So really enjoyed that. So that does bring up that the next book is going to be Girl in the Tower, which is the second book in the Bear and the Nightingale trilogy. So I'm really excited to see how this one goes. I'm not like, it just kind of continues it. Yeah, it just kind of continues this next one and kind of goes into that fairy tale along with, like it kind of goes into still in that fairy tales. It's like a fairy tale retelling, or like it's diving on to Russian folklore. So very excited to read this one. Then I do plan on reading 2 Brandon Sanderson books this month. It's going to be Mistborn, which is technically a reread, but I remember nothing of it because I read it / listened to it in 2020. So it's been a while. So I plan on reading Mistborn and maybe the second book because I've really want to get more into Brandon Sanderson. And also I plan on reading Trust of the Emerald Sea because this just feels like it's supposed to be, if I don't know, the whole cover just reminds me of springtime, and it being March, it's getting into that springtime, so I'm kind of wanting some more vibes of that sort. So yeah, that is what I plan on reading in the month of March. This will obviously change kind of depending on like what becomes available, what I'm kind of feeling, because I am kind of a mood reader, but I will probably make my way through what I've actually borrowed from the library because that's just rude not to. So if you guys want to leave me your recommendations of like some springtime feeling books, that'd be awesome, especially what you're reading in the month of March. March is kind of that weird month of there's not like a whole lot going on, and there's like spring breaks and it's starting to get busy and like things are starting to grow. So please let me know what you're reading, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.